This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so
The Bandit straight out of Paterson, New Jersey. Forced to be reckoned with pushing his music and merchandise. Check out all of his links below.
Can I hit miss? Making you do backflips, treat you like a star. How day in, day out, you're pushing my fancy cars.
It's your boy, man, Jadabandit. We out here, Jersey Bangers LLC. You know what I mean? You see the merch.
Them niggas know the vibes, man.
all right, so we got Twin Peaks. I don't know if you know what Twin Peaks is, but they own Fat Burger, Twin Peaks. They filed for bankruptcy, actually, which makes it so they can reorganize and try to save a lot of stuff because, you know, you have creditors and everything coming after you. That's the only way to stop it. Dame Dash did something similar to this, all right? So if you don't know what Twin Peaks is, it kind of replaced Hooters. Remember Hooters? It kind of replaced that. Hooters is on its way out. I guess Twin Peaks, I guess that whole model of restaurants is going out of style. I'm going to tell you something. The economy, right? It's going to take a while for it to recover. There was a lot of man. The past couple, it's just like inflation and everything's just out of control ever since the shutdown, 2020. Inflation, everything's just out of control, and it's hard for people to make it. It takes a long time. When you pump that much money into circulation and everything and a bunch of other stuff, less services, less goods and services, inflation just runs rampant. I'm sure you're feeling it when you go to the grocery store over the past couple of years. And, you know, for years it's been like this now. I think almost 5 years, it reached a breaking point at a certain point, like where it just kind of escalates. It creeps up on you, and then hopefully it starts to go down soon. I mean, even energy bills are crazy. It's just hard times right now. So a lot of businesses are feeling that because for a while it was costing a lot more to get goods to the restaurants and everything, and a lot of people aren't cutting it right now with businesses. It's hard to run a business today, so they filed. Hopefully they can survive it, but we'll see, because a lot of people depend on these jobs. Well, the Isley brothers, they got their star on the Walk of Fame, finally. They deserve it. Apple will soon take 30% cut from all Patreon creators. I guess for them to stay on Apple's, you know, App Store, Apple was like, yo, we need our piece. We need our 30%, man. So now, I don't know how that works. I don't know how it's working. Joe Budden's going to be mad because he joined Patreon and got on the, I don't know if he's on the board or if he just has a position up there, but he did that with the intention that, hey, this is for creators and it's positive for them because all the money goes to you with a small cut going to Patreon. Now it's even worse. Now it's like they're going to get, so say Joe Budden makes $20 million a year on it, they're going to get $3 million. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. And then also Patreon's going to want their cut. So it's crazy. This is Big Meech. Too Cool to Blog posted this. This is that new club he's got. He's in partnership with the guy that runs club. This is the 24K Golden Club, right? 24K Club in Miami. There's another one somewhere else. They are hoping that Big Meech attached to this club will bring a lot of business, but he's not getting support from the people you think he would. People are supporting it, still Big Meech, right? A lot got taken from him with the allegations, Tammy Cowan's coming out, Cuffy coming out, and then 50 Cent eventually breaking all business ties. And obviously moving forward with Terry and not Big Meech, right? So you'd think Rick Ross, being from Miami and supporting him and standing next to him right when he came home, which eventually started a divide between Big Meech and 50 Cent. You think he would stay there. He's like, I'm thinking about we can do movies and stuff like that. You haven't heard a peep from him. He used Big Meech to promote his car show, and that was it. C'est la vie. He's done. T-Pain makes it very clear that he does not believe that Drake is washed up, and says that he's probably just chilling and everyone's making people appreciate the old music before he drops new music. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that Drake is not washed, but I do believe that he's in a... You're not going to get... Drake noticeably changed musically 2021 and up, right? And it seems like a decline to me. You still get good songs, but it's not like before, you know? And think about it. He's been in the game since what? 2008, right? Since he's been signed with Wayne and moving forward. Bro, it's almost a 20-year run. 2008, he started to go up, right? So you get the incline. There has to be a decline at one point. I think we reached that point around 2018-19, reached the top of the hill, and now you'll see a 10-year decline, which is legendary because then you've been in the game for 30 years creating, But it's never going to be the same. Not everybody who has that much stuff to talk about and that much. You can't give people the same thing every time, You got to change it up a little bit. But maybe this album would be great, or maybe it won't. We'll see. But it's supposed to drop soon. Fat Joe says he can't believe Fetty Wap resorted to selling drugs with all the hit records he had. Nobody can understand that, but when he breaks it down, you kind of understand it a little better that he was just trying to take care of everybody, and Fat Joe should be able to relate to that because he went broke doing the same thing. He buying everybody cars, buying this and buying that, and eventually it catches up with you, and you can't support everybody. And Fetty Wap was supporting too many people, and he has too many baby mothers. I don't know how he fixes it, but it's a lot. A$AP Rocky has a good second week in sales. I don't know if he just has a fan base like that. They say that out of the 130K vinyl, right? Hold on one second. Out of the 130K vinyl that he sold, right? They say only like 50K applied to the first week. So the rest counted to the second week, right? So that would be another, 75, right? 75 to 80K, right? And they're saying he moved a 200K album equivalent unit in the first week, which is not true. Okay, I think he sold. Let's see. Let me look this up real quick. A$AP Rocky first week. So anyways, they said 123,000 equivalent albums. I don't know who wrote this. I don't know who wrote this. He moved 123,000 equivalent units the first week. All right, so then if he moved, it would mean his whole second week was vinyl? That doesn't make sense. Let's see. Just Let Me Hear, number one album. Okay, so of course Rihanna supported 100%. They don't really get into it though. You know why they don't get into hard numbers here? Because you start scratching your head. How? You start scratching your head. Wow. How? Okay, let's say so second week was 50,000 units. So that would mean it's all vinyl the second week. It doesn't make sense. Okay, listen. A$AP Rocky obviously has a core fan base. If that many people bought his vinyl, it's not a great album, but let's not act like A$AP Rocky doesn't have a fan base. He does. Okay. Is Rihanna helping it out? I don't know. Rihanna, obviously, that's her. It's not her husband, right? So it's her baby father, she says. Number one album. They can't have any losses over there, okay? They got to stay strong, right? So she should be supporting it. Kevin Gates left Shannon speechless. He told a story how he predicted a triple murder as a child. He says, "Hey, Mom, cousin, whatever his name is, what if his daddy ran in there and killed everybody in the house and killed himself?" She says, "Why would you say something like that?" And he said, "The next day it happened." This is just like the car battery story. This guy's a nut job, bro. That he says he was taken advantage of as a teenager. And he says that guy's not alive anymore. Yo, he knows how to do shock content. Kevin Gates has always done a little bit of shock content. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying. DJ Khaled says happy 50th birthday to Rick Ross. He shows a picture of Meek Mill, which, let's be honest, this has to be an old picture. I haven't seen DJ Khaled around Meek Mill in a long time. Maybe recently. But remember how he turned his back on Meek Mill to mess with Drake during that beef? They haven't been the same ever since. You saw him when Meek Mill came home. Khaled was around, invited him around. But then it seems like Meek Mill, people don't really mess with him that much anymore. Unless it has to do with Michael Rubin or something else. Rick Ross and Meek Mill just need to stay in tune. They're better together. Yeah, because like Meek Mill needs to make hit records, bro. He hasn't had one in a long time. T.I. All right, so T.I. says feeding the algorithm. Let me know. I guess let me know videos coming out. Let him know videos coming out soon. I like that song. Russ is now the second highest certified independent rapper in RIAA history, and he shows off his plaques. That's dope. That's dope. 50 Cent and Netflix accused of twisting alleged victim story in the new Diddy doc. Why is this coming out now versus before when it dropped? But this is coming out now. Someone says that Clayton Howard has taken Netflix and 50 Cent to court over Sean Combs' The Reckoning, alleging that his testimony was misrepresented throughout editing. According to complaint, his account was distorted to support a specific narrative. Defendants deliberately edited, distorted, and misrepresented plaintiff's account to portray Cassie Ventura, plaintiff's primary trafficker, as a victim, while omitting and suppressing plaintiff's testimony that he was trafficked by Ventura. Howard alleges, according to Billboard, he further claims this calculated misinterpretation was done in furtherance of defendant Curtis Jackson's personal and business vendetta against Sean Combs. He's seeking damages, of course. We'll see how that plays out. And Jody Breeze has a message about Atlanta. Let's play this real quick and react to this. If you know who Jody Breeze was, he was in the group with Jeezy. Damn boys. Let's see. Jeezy group. Boys in the Hood, yeah. Sorry, I had a brain fart. I forgot the name. Boys in the Hood. He was actually the main character in that group until Jeezy came around.
Hey, listen, man. And I'm gonna say this shit one time, but I gotta say it. And we finna talk Atlanta. Let's talk ATL. One minute, one moment. Let's just talk Atlanta. And this is what I can never understand about Atlanta niggas. I'm from Griffin, Georgia. I'm from down bottom. Like, nigga, this shit different, nigga. You feel me? Nigga, this shit different, nigga. I ain't nothing like you, lame ass. Now, this shit different. You feel me? I'm from that red clay hole. This shit different. I ain't nothing like you pussy ass niggas. I don't treat these hoes like y'all treat these hoes. Nigga, I'm like that. Fuck them. But this is one thing I never understood about Atlanta. And all the shit y'all niggas talk, these niggas just be talking. This is one thing I never understood about Atlanta. Hey, listen, man. And I'm gonna say this shit one. How in the hell can you allow all these people to invade your city, doing lame shit, like it's just some lame shit going on. You bring all these lame ass motherfuckers from all over the country to reside in your city. And not only that, these niggas come here and do what they motherfucking wanna do. Nigga, they don't ask no permission to do shit. They ain't sending them. Niggas come here and do what they wanna do. Why in the fuck are we still talking about Atlanta tough guys and all that lame? Man, y'all niggas lame as hell. And I know that personally. Nigga, man, the music scene, can't nobody take that away from Atlanta, bro. Like, we got it like that. Like, them folk, like, you feel, how in the hell, like, and it ain't just Atlanta, like, it's just GA, nigga. It's like the South, period. Like, nigga just got it like that, nigga. But y'all ain't got nobody to tell y'all no real shit. Y'all niggas just some peon, patty cake ass niggas. Don't nobody like these Barbie doll, BBL ass bitches. Nigga, we ain't going for that. That ain't real. Nigga, ain't nobody chasing y'all pretty assholes with no backbone, ain't got shit to give, nothing, ain't talking about nothing. Ain't nobody stand y'all hoe. Man, y'all motherfuckers need to rethink what y'all got going on out here, cause come February, bitch, I'm on the internet and bitch, I ain't playing. I don't mind mama. I'm like,
listen, I like Jody Breeze. I think he can rap.
One time.
I don't know what he's getting at here. You can't control who comes into your city and who goes out. That just doesn't happen. It's a nice thing to flex about. Now, I'm not even talking about him. I'm just talking about who's going to control that. Is he talking about all the building going on in Atlanta and all the people moving down from New York and stuff? That's bound to happen when the city blows up and another city's going out. New York, unfortunately, because I'm from there, but it just became more attractive to leave New York. It was hard to get ahead in New York, okay? And I understand why a lot of people left. It's still a great city, but just everything going on there, it's not, there was, people lose gatekeeping at one point, you know? Like, Atlanta invaded New York at one point, kind of messed up the music scene in New York City. It just happened like that, you know? And I guess they're feeling it down here now, but everything's kind of mixy now with the internet, so I don't know. You can't stop people from coming to the city and doing what they do. It is what it is. It sounds good, but the life just doesn't work that way, you know. Salute to Jody Breeze, though. I think he has an album coming out soon. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. Smash that like button for me. Peace.
The Bandit straight out of Paterson, New Jersey. Forced to be reckoned with, pushing his music and merchandise. Check out all of his links below.
Can I hit miss? Making you do backflips, treat you like a star. How day in, day out, you're pushing my fancy cars.
It's your boy, man, Jadabandit. We out here, Jersey Bangers LLC. You know what I mean? You see the merch.
Them niggas know the vibes, man.